Okay, so this is my computer, and I get the event set up always through my computer. It's just easier. I've been using this like spring, and I'm sorry if I'm shaky, like, this spring one, just because I think it's really cute. It's not like, I don't know, like all the other ones are like paparazzi accessories, and I get that, but this one, I don't know why, it always catches my eye. Like, if I saw this, I would want to go to this party more than just like a black and pink paparazzi accessory sign. I don't know why, but that's just me. So, I keep all mine, I keep all mine private. The reason, and it says right there, the reason why I keep it private is because I've had trouble with Facebook putting me in restriction, and so I just keep everything in private. This is still where the host and any of the people that are invited to the party can also invite other people, so that's fine. There's nobody invited right now, obviously, because it's just a trial party. This is what I write. If you haven't heard about paparazzi accessories, you have to come right to party. I don't know, I have to change it every time. Item is only $5. I can't even read right now. Oh my gosh. I can't think. Every item is only $5, lead nickel free. Don't let the price point fool you. Our accessories are top quality and we're compared to items you would purchase at Kohl's and Maurice's. Here's how the party works. I post pictures of the items I have on hand. The first person to comment sold on the item gets it. Some have more than one. Number will be on the picture. If there's no number on the picture, it means there's only one of the item. Party will last 3 hours. The reason why I do 3 hours is because I like them short and sweet. I used to do them an hour long, and honestly I probably could, but then I always have like stragglers come in like later at night that end up doing some shopping, and I'm assuming it's just like people that are like going to bed and all of a sudden they check their Facebook and they're like, oh my gosh, I should shop. So I always just do 7 to 10. During the party, please comment your email address along with one of the items you sold on so I know where to send your invoice. I will message everyone after the party ends with what you ordered. Please message me back to check. If you don't, after 24 hours, I will just send you the invoice to email. Invoices are due 48 hours after the party is done. The reason why I also do this is because I just want them to know, like, this is when they're due. Otherwise, if I don't put like a time limit on it, I get people that want to pay like 2 weeks later, and it's like, this is ridiculous. I have all items on hand, so they'll be sent out as soon as invoices are paid. Shipping, if you need items shipped, I charge a flat rate of $50.50. I live in Brainerd, Minnesota. You're more than welcome to pick items up from my home. I do not meet anybody because I'm not going to meet if somebody only bought one item, I'm not going to meet them for $5. It's a waste of my gas. But I also let them know that they need to be paid within 48 hours of the party ending. If they don't, then that's not my problem. Payment, if you're picking up items, I'll accept cash. I do not accept checks. If you're having items shipped, payment is through PayPal. And like if they want to pay with a card, I just do the invoice through PayPal as well. And I just don't do the shipping on it or whatever. Payments are due within 48 hours. If you've noticed, I literally posted the 48 hours things like 4 times. And the funny thing is I still have people that like go to read it or whatever, and they're like, yeah, I didn't read it. You know what I mean? Like, there are people that are not going to read it. So I just try to post as much as possible just so I can be like, well, I posted this many times. I will just like post randomly throughout the week, just depending on how far in advance. If they book the party like a month out, I don't start posting in it until about a week in advance. And I'll just post like, if you have any questions, you can comment here. I'll post. My son's supposed to be sleeping. He's like screaming upstairs. Just because he wants to. Okay, he's not dying, so that's good. Here are some examples of items that will be at the party is what I posted. Please, no pre-ordering. And these are items that I don't have anymore, but I just posted these or whatever. But I will post items that I actually have. I don't actually, so just note that. I don't post items, like examples of items, unless I will have them for the party. Because if I post an item that somebody wants, like they're gonna, as soon as somebody sees this and they like something, they're gonna be like, I'm so gonna get that at the party and I'm gonna look for it the entire party. And so I just don't want to disappoint them. So I always post items that I'm going to have. And this is always a little bit closer to the items, like, or closer to the event, like even the day of the event. And then at some point in the middle of my party, and I'll show you how I post my items, but at some point in the middle of my party, I will post about joining my team, and I'll write a little spiel. I will post about my story, and I will write a little spiel. I just didn't write a little spiel yet. He's laughing. Oh my gosh, this kid cracks me up. I don't know if you can hear him, but he is so funny. So anyways, I have all this stuff out here, and I'm going to kind of go through everything that I have. I do my Facebook parties off of my phone, and I do it... He's still screaming. I'm sorry. I do it off the Facebook app. And the reason why I do it off the Facebook app is because I feel like when you're doing it off of an app, they actually think you're a real person, as opposed to your computer where you could do like SynShare. And honestly, Facebook does look at that kind of stuff. No, nothing against SynShare. Like, I don't use SynShare just because I'm a cheapo and I don't want to have to pay for it. A lot of people use SynShare and they love it and they have no problems with it. So this is not dogging on them at all. I just know that if you're susceptible to Facebook jail, which I am because I used to post all the time in order to get team members, I get into Facebook jail very easily. So SynShare is just not something for me because it is like a computer and yep, that's him. A computer animated thing, like it's something that posts for you. So it's a computer doing it for you. And when they catch on or whatever, like even though it's an app, like they just feel like it's a, okay, I have to go get him. Okay, sorry about that. He was like, he can climb out of his crib, so I just wanted to make sure he was just like in his crib and not like in his room playing. But anyways, so I just feel like when I do it off my app, it just helps more. Like I used to do it like off, sorry, somebody was messaging me. I used to do it off like on my computer, but honestly it was just taking way too long. And so this is how I do my stuff. I keep all the photos. So these are just items. Like what I do is I literally have like a couple of these bins. They're from 31. They're pretty cute. And what I do is I will go through items per party. So like this would be like a party. I'd have way more items than this. And I try to do like between 150 and 200 items. And as I find their picture, I will put them in here so I know that that's for that party. So what I do is I go on my phone, and I'm sure you're like used to Googling stuff. This is a Note 5. So all I did was Google Mary Had a Little Lamb multi paparazzi accessories. So there's the picture right there. And what I'll do is I will save image to my phone. And then I will go back out of it. And I will click in between, if you notice right there, to delete. And then I just grab another one. So I don't even know if these are on there. Oh my blue bracelet. My blue bracelet. Okay, so let's see if it comes up. Okay, so if it doesn't come up, I just don't put it up. This is definitely something that I could find though. Like I didn't order this that long ago, so it would be very easy for me to find under my orders. So what I do is have a gallery. I have, oh. Sorry, I'm looking at tattoos earlier. Okay, so I have like a gallery in here. And so here's the picture, right? So what I'll do is, and let me see if I can have a little stylus pen. And you can do this with your finger. I just do it with this because I feel like you can see it better. And I will edit it. If it'll let me edit it. And then I go to drawing, and this is going to be different for everybody, but I do the pen, and then I always do like a pink color, And I will put, so like right now I have 3 of these in stock. So I'll put 3. Oh, I need that thicker. So I'll cancel it. Drawing, pen, and I'll do 3 in stock. I don't even do like little whatever. So that's what mine looks like, and I apply it and I save it. You don't have to do this. Like, you just alter it somehow. It could just have a number on it. You could just draw on it. You could do it with your finger, whatever. But if you alter the picture, I notice that it just works. Like, this is how I've done it. I haven't been in restriction for like over 2 years. And this is how I've been doing mine. And I can post all of my pictures in like 15 to 20 minutes. So what I do is when I'm ready to post, I'll like put on here like party starting. I will message the person and I'll just say, okay, hey, party's starting. If you have any questions throughout the time, just let me know. And I just tell them to post on the items that they really want, and I will put them aside for them, just like if they were a regular customer. And then at the end of the party, we can go through them depending on how many free items they get. They can pick up the free items. They can purchase the rest of the items or purchase whatever items they still want. I'm sorry. Oh, I have like heartburn for some odd reason right now. They can purchase the items that they want. If they don't want the items, they have second, they can get rid of them, whatever. But at least this way, they already know that they have those items. So what I'll do is I'll go under downloads, and I will create a new file. And this will just be a trial party. So there's my I'm gonna click into my trial party. So it says right there, trial party, if you see that. Okay. So then what I do is I go on my Facebook through my phone. So there's my Facebook app. Sorry if you see anything that you're not supposed to see. And I'll go to my events. All right, trial party for my team. Okay, so I have this up here, and what I'll do is I will add pictures. And what's cool is the day of, or like the day before the party is when I get all the pictures together. And what I go through my pictures regularly, and I'll delete stuff out of things that I don't have. But like now, a couple days ago, I had a party. This is my Girl Scout thing that I went to. Okay, so here's where it starts. A couple days ago, I had a party, and you could see they're all edited, whatever. And what I do is I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll remember the last one I on was this silver earring. I post done, and then I'll hit post. I don't say anything, nothing. It doesn't ever show up for me, but it shows up, okay? The reason why I go in 5s is because that is the maximum number of pictures you can post with them all showing at once. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to refresh this. And like you guys, sometimes I'm like not even by my computer. Like I'm just by my computer right now. So here, it shows 5 pictures. Like I said, that's the most. The reason why I do that is because a lot of people just don't like to, they don't know when to stop scrolling. They don't want to scroll through. So this way, if they see 5 photos, they just know like, oh, well, I kind of like that one. I'm going to click on that one to see like a bigger picture of that one. You're going to know, and they're going to know like what they kind of like. So going back down here. So now I remember that I needed that, and there's like less time, like I'm pretty fast at this. So now I knew I started on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I have to go to this gold ring, done, post. And then I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next one is the Pandora's box, post. It would be really funny if this all of a sudden it was like, you're in restriction. I would die laughing, just so you know. 3, 4, 5. Post. So this is how fast I do my stuff. And everybody loves it. They have no issue. They're like, oh my gosh, it posts so fast. Like, that's so awesome, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so anyways, once I'm done posting all my pictures, I don't do anything. I literally just sit here and I wait for people to ask questions. Like, I'll look at the notifications and whatever, but I really don't like do anything, which is really awesome because like Charles and I like to watch TV at night. Like, this is our time. The kids are in bed. So, and that's why I do it like at 7, because by then he's normally home. The kids go to bed at 8. So it's like, I've already got everything posted, and I know that we have a couple hours to like watch TV, you know, talk, whatever. And that's really nice because that's something that we definitely need in our lives because he works all day long. I'm with the kids all day long, and it's just a really nice time for us to like decompress and maybe talk about anything that we need to talk about or plan stuff. And that's stuff that you need. Like, I think people forget that they're human and that they need time for themselves. Like, don't forget that. Like, don't forget it. So after 10 o'clock, depending on how tired I am, if I'm tired, I'll just message the host and I'll be like, that was a great party, blah, blah, blah. Like, if I notice not a lot of people are buying stuff, I'll just message the host and be like, hey, if you tag people, like, it really helps if you tag people on things you think they might like. But for the most part, like, I haven't had any issues. And I also don't do games during my party just because, yeah, I'm not cool like that. So after 10 o'clock, if I'm not awake and I want to go to bed, I'll just message, because that's normally the time that we go to bed. I'll message the hostess and I'll say, hey, that was a great party. Just wanted to let you know that I will be messaging everybody in the morning. And what I'll do is I will post, let me see if I can find it. It's an email one. So even though I had already like put in the info and description that they needed to put their email somewhere, you always get those people at every party. There's always one at every single party that's like, how do I do this? So it says, I need your email address, and I'll post that, and I'll post something like, those are all, and I'll actually post this like right after I'm done posting all of my pictures. So those are all the items I have. Great party. I'm really bad at this when I can't hold it with my hand. And this is my texting finger. Like, if you notice, I suck. Great party. And normally I write like, please let me know if you have any questions. I'm not going to write that because I really suck and I'm trying to save time. And then I'll write, don't forget to post your email. Thank you again. And I'll tag the host, be like, thank you again. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, Kelly, you're voxing me. Sorry. Thank you again, so-and-so for hosting. If anyone would like to host, please let me know. ASAP. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Okay. So anyways, so then I post that. Whatever. Done. Okay. So this is when I'm done using my phone. I will no longer use my phone. So normally I get really tired at night and Charles is like ready for bed and I know I'm going to have to get up early with the kids. So what I'll do is I will come back into the party in the morning. And this is nice because normally the kids will like watch TV, like I'll get them breakfast, whatever. And I do my stuff in the morning, just so you know, like, always take time for yourself. I try to check my Facebook like right when I wake up in the morning, but then like, and I know I'm going on a tangent, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to like, you're gonna learn more than just one thing here, which is pretty awesome. I will like do the dishes, any like laundry needs to get started, whatever, I start on laundry, and I get my kids fed before I start on anything. Like I focus on my family before I do anything else. And I think that's number one, and I just want people to know that because I know a lot of you guys like bust your asses and you get burnt out, and I want you to bust your asses, but I don't want you to get burnt out. So I'm just trying to let you know, like, this is how I don't get burnt out on this stuff, okay? So when I'm done doing all my stuff and my kids are kind of sitting down relaxing after they've eaten or whatever, they normally watch like an hour of TV or whatever. Yeah, I let my kids watch TV. You can suck it if you don't think that's okay. Anyways, please don't hate me if I just said that. Don't take it personally. it's not a big deal. Anyways, so I will go through and I will just click through all of the pictures and say somebody posted sold on this one. I will copy their name, make a new folder. We'll say Monica because I really like that name. And then say like at some other time, so I always keep this open, which is just a folder part. So there's nothing you can do. It like dings once you click out of it. And I will save it. See, I don't even have a description of the item. I don't do any of that stuff because I think it's a waste of time. If somebody has a question about it, they can ask me. And normally they do, like they'll want to know like, is that a, like what kind of ring is that? Is it stretched or adjustable? Or like if it's a hippie headband, or like, oh, some hair clips, like, or some headbands totally look like hair clips. And they'll be like, is this a hair clip or a headband? And I'm like, oh, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I'll save it. Oh, I just saved it under the wrong thing. Oh. Now I know how to get it back into it. It was under Carrie Johnson's. Okay, that's not supposed to be for her. Anyways, downloads, trial party, Monica, and I'll save it. So now it's gonna show up in Monica's little folder. Yeah, it shows up in there. And then like say I'm like going through a couple other pictures and oh, she listened to the rules and she posted her email. I'll copy it, which is highlighting it, and then you hit, if you're on a laptop, or even if you're on, well, no, if you have a mouse, you can use your mouse. But if you don't have a mouse, it's Control C at the same time. And then I'll go in here, and what I'll do is I'll click once on their name so that it does this thing, so you can write in there. And I will, Control V is paste. I know it should be P, but Control P is actually print. So it's Control V. And I will post their email in this so that I know where to send the invoice. So that's kind of nice. So I just literally just go through all the pictures, whatever. So now I'm going to show you a different party that I just had. Where are you, Amy? Okay, Amy's party is the last party that I just had. Oh, this is, that's the wrong one. It's Amy Jane's party. Okay, I was like, I didn't have that many buyers. So this other Amy chick, she's pretty awesome. She always has great parties. And Amy has good, this Amy James has really good parties too. Like these people always end up ordering a lot more. But if you see in here, so I just had, like literally just had this party like 2 days ago. And so everybody needs, 2 of them have paid and shipped. This is Amy. Rachel just paid, so I haven't gone through this one yet. And Joan already paid too, so I haven't gone through it yet. But if you see in here, it'll have, I put their name. You see that? Their name, their email, and then once it's paid and I ship it, like if I already put it, once I'm printing the label, I'm like, all right, paid and shipped. And I will put this at the front. Because then what happens is once they're all paid and shipped, it'll just look like this. So I know that I have nothing to look for. Okay? I do know the names of all the stuff. So after I figure out who all gets what, before I message them or send out invoices or anything like that, I will go through, and so this is just like a little fun box. These are just like the boxes that we get in with our shipments in. So what I will do is I will write their name on the bag. I will put all of their stuff that they are getting in the bag. This is before I invoice them or anything. Like I have it all ready. So it's already in here, and I will write like, this is Amy's party. I know this is Amy's party. And I just do that. And this is like a good way to like recycle things, whatever. So then when it comes to like PayPal and invoicing, oh look, Rachel sent me, if you see right here, Rachel sent me her email. So what I'll do is I will message them and be like, this is the items that you posted on. And I'm just going to do it to Megan because I know she's not going to care. She's going to be like, why are you messaging me these items? I'm going to fool you, Megan. I'm going to fool you. Okay. So anyways, she sent me a video. She's going to be like, what the hell are you doing? And then when she watches this video, she's gonna be like, it makes sense. It all makes sense. So I'll click on this. If you have more than one picture, if you are on a laptop, and I know you can't see the little buttons, but there's a button here and a button here and a button here. Or this is not a button, this is like this thingy or whatever. So anyways, if you have more than one, if you keep this down, like, so you're clicking on it. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this because I don't have 2 fingers or 2 hands and one's working. Okay, yeah, it sounds complete. Oh, my finger just, that was crazy. Anyways, I'm having issues here. I'm sorry. This is like the worst video ever. Normally I'm like on my game. My hands are cramping. Crap. So what I'll do is at the same time I'll hit control, and as I'm clicking on stuff, I will click on all the pictures that I need, and what it does is it'll highlight all the pictures, okay? So anyways, I just sent this to Megan, and now she's gonna think, oh my gosh, this is so funny. So what I'll write is I'll be like, here are the items you posted on at the party. Please let me know if these are correct or not. I will still send them their invoice because either way they're gonna know it's their invoice, right? So I go into PayPal. I'm not gonna go into PayPal right now. I'll do their invoices, and as I'm doing their invoices, what's nice is I will take out their items, and I'll be like, okay, so-and-so, and under the item name I'll put Pixie Hollow, and under description I'll put Orange Chippy. And then I do that for all of the items, right? And then as they pay, and I get like this little invoice that says, or little email that says that they paid, I will take their bag, do the shipping label, and I'll send it out, right? So I do 48 hours, but most of the time I am lenient just because, like, if it took me a little bit to get out the invoice, that's on me. So I'll give them an extra 24 hours. And I make sure I message everybody, and I'll let, like, I already let Amy know right away who hadn't paid so that she can get on them. I don't send any of the Hostess stuff out until they have all paid, that everybody has paid. And I also give the Hostess free shipping, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so that's how I do mine. And I literally have like 3 of these bins, and so what I'll do is I will wait to use this bin. Like, I just rotate each bin. So now I'll wait to use this bin because I don't want the same items in any of the parties. Just in case it's like, if they are friends and one decides to host a party like 2 days later, which I've totally had happen, they're different items, and I just let them know, like, I guarantee that it will have different items, and that's something that I guarantee. And my customers love that. So I hope this helps. After the party, I delete all my pictures, and yes, I re-download them every time, but what's nice is that for the most part, my items circulate really fast. Like, they roll over really fast. So for the most part, I just go to paparazziaccessories.com and, like, it'll go from my latest orders. So for the most part, like, my latest orders, that's so super easy to find the stuff. Now, if I get in like a Hostess rewards or anything like that, then if it has a name on it, like, I'll totally Google it up. It really doesn't take me that long. And honestly, I just do it on and off throughout the day. It's nothing like crazy. I don't like secure a certain time that I'm doing it, and I'm very flexible with my kids because I just have to be. So I hope this helps everybody.